Dave Portnoy has posted some pretty insane videos recently talking about his escapades in crypto and just what he's doing, basically living up to the scene on The Big Short, where they basically talk about, why are these guys confessing and they're actually bragging. Because what he says in these videos very much is basically admitting to pretty much scamming people and like pumping and dumping things. And he says it like in a way and he doesn't know what he's saying.
All right, so I can make a video on the shitcoin world, which I've never had shitcoin, never knew how to get into shitcoins. I understand what a shitcoin is. It's like the rocket game on DK. Like, how much are you going to press till the rocket explodes? There's a million of these coins, a million of them. Austin, my guy, taught me how to get in. If I tweet about a coin, and I did it twice today, it was that reality show coin, Montoya. I bought that. Tweeted that I bought it, thing went up. Then I sold it. I did Josh Allen MVP, same thing. Tweeted, hey, I'm buying this, I'm gonna sell it.
So right there, we got basically him admitting to pumping and dumping stuff. Whether or not you say, I'm gonna sell it, it's still a pump and dump. Like, it is still doing the exact same thing, right? If you did this with stocks, there would be a lot of securities violations. You'd be going in and he might actually end up in jail. But we are basically in like the year of crime, so I don't think we're going to see anyone really punished for this stuff. But it's still funny to see people like Dave Portnoy coming out here and admitting, yo, guys, I found an infinite money glitch. A lot of people follow me on Twitter, and if I just buy a coin that has a low market cap and low volume, and then I tell people to buy it or tell people about it or tweet about it, the coin goes up in value, and then I sell it and make money. Guys, this is crazy. Like, how are we saying this with a straight face, not knowing that you're literally doing like pump and dumps? Where do you think the money's coming from? Again, like, this is why I don't feel bad for people who are losing money in crypto, because this is the people you're losing money to. Like, people who are admitting and just gonna be like, oh, I don't, if I tweet something, the price goes up. And it's like, there's no sophistication behind this. So I don't know. If you're losing money, you deserve to lose at this point. But still, what he's doing is still like illegal.
Turned like 10 grand total into like 75 grand. I don't even know how. Like, it happened so fast. I know if I just sat and did this, and you wait longer, sometimes you don't. I don't even know what I'm doing with my life. Like, I feel as though I could sit here and make millions just trading shit coins. Do you go to jail for this? Can I not do this? I think it's legal. I don't understand. This is totally different than me doing my own coin, which I won't rug pull or anything.
Here's a spoiler. If you have to ask yourself, can you go to jail for this? You probably shouldn't be doing it, right? So, he 7.5x his money, $10,000 into $75,000, running basically pump and dumps, tweeting about a coin, buying it, tweeting about a coin, and selling it on the massive influx because he's a massive influencer. You can definitely go to jail for this. I don't even know him describing it. It's like he knows what he's doing. He's like, man, I could make millions of dollars doing this. Like, yeah, fraud is extremely profitable. Fraud is easy to print money in, right? But like, I don't know. We can't be this dumb, right? He has an update video basically coming out and be like, oh, everyone crying about me pumping and dumping people is, God, you guys got to get a grip. Like, I tell people I'm going to sell it. Like, it doesn't matter. That's like saying, oh, not financial advice, right? It doesn't matter if you tell people you're going to do this and do whatever. It's still, you still have the intent. You bought it before you told people. Then you told people. Even if you tell them you're going to sell it, you still have the process in which you bought it beforehand, tweeted about it, sold it on them, dumped it, took their money. This is his tweet, basically talking about the Josh Allen coin. I think he, I don't know, he says 75K. This says 309,000. I don't know. But, he says, oh, it's like playing the rocket game. It's like gambling, which sure, it is like gambling, unless you introduce a Twitter account. Let's see how many followers he has. A 3.5 million follower Twitter account. Once you introduce that, you kind of got a really big edge. It's not really gambling anymore. You are the house. You know the outcome because you have a 3.5 million follower account that's going to promote something that you got in early. So, I mean, it's a little bit different than gambling, right? The house wins in gambling because they have the edge. You've given yourself the edge because you have a massive account. And he has this video basically, we'll go see what he's saying in this, but saying, you know, oh, everyone crying right now. We all know the rules. We're trying to make a buck. Nobody's misleading anyone. If you're buying and selling these coins, you should be prepared to lose your investment. It's a risk. Which again, sure, but when you are the person buying early, buying secretively, and then tweeting about it, you know what you're doing. You're dragging people into this. Whether or not you say, guys, I'm going to sell, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anything you put after it. Like, the people are going to think that they can get out earlier and make money and somehow outsmart the entire system, when the system is just, you bought early, you didn't tell anyone, then you told everyone, and then you sold when everyone came in. Like, that's the playbook here.
All right, real quick video I just got out of meetings. My shitcoin exploration. I bought 2 shitcoins. I bought the Montoya, Run Montoya, and I bought Josh Allen MVP. And there's a lot of, what's Big Bad Dave doing? Shut the fuck up. All you shitcoiners, meme coiners, shut the fuck up, all right? I told you what I'm doing. I said I'm going to buy the coins and I'm going to fucking dump them, all right? I'm trying to make money like every other of you motherfuckers on the fucking meme coin, shit coin trip. I just spit. I don't care. I'm mad.
So to start this, obviously, he's not wrong, right? Everyone in meme coins and altcoins and all this whole world is trying to find the greater fool. They are living the greater fool theory in that area. They are just basically praying that they aren't the greatest fool, right? But for him, you know, just because you say, hey guys, I'm running a pump and dump, it's don't worry about it, you know, get it at your own risk, but I am running a pump and dump. Just because you announce it or start with that doesn't mean you're not doing something that's illegal, right? You can't just come out and say, if Bernie Madoff came out and said, guys, I'm running fraud. All of my books are fraudulent, but you know what? You invested with me, and they're going to be fraudulent, but you know now, so don't worry about it. Like, it doesn't work that way. You can't just say, don't worry, I'm committing a crime, but I'm telling you ahead of time. It's okay.
This isn't my own coin. If I launch my own coin, put my name on it, trust me, I'm going to make sure I don't get fucking scammed. I'm not going to rug pull. I'm not going to dump. I'm not going to do any of that shit. These are other coins that are already out there that I'm telling you I bought, and you know what I'm doing. I'm trying to make money. It pops. I sell it when I feel like it. It's like the rocket game. It's the yodeler on The Price is Right. Yodelee, and how high it goes and when do you want to get out? It's a risk. And every one of you motherfuckers buying these coins know the risk.
I don't know why he's harping on this point of like, it's a risk. And you guys know the risk you're getting into. You know who it's not a risk for? Dave Portnoy. He's getting in early and then tweeting about the coin to get in after a bunch of people come in. So it is not very risky for Dave Portnoy because he is in the early stage and then tells people about it. Who is risky for is the people who are going off of his tweets because it's just vaporware. It's nothing. There's nothing going on here, right? If you're investing off these tweets, you deserve to lose all of your money. However, Dave Portnoy, you can't just run these schemes and think that, oh, it's fine. You know, it's a risk for everyone. No, it's not a risk for you. You are taking the lowest amount of risk because you're playing the game behind the scenes and then telling people what you've done. Imagine if you flipped it and you said, guys, I'm thinking about buying this coin in an hour. You would get front run and then dumped on when you bought. So you would be the loser there. You're just doing this in a way where you give yourself the advantage.
When you cry, oh, Dave dumped it, Dave sold his coin, you're just mad you didn't dump them on fucking me, you little bitches. So stop crying. Everyone knows the risk. This isn't like Joe Six-Pack or your grandmother who's losing their life savings. This is everybody playing the same game, which is legal now. They're collectibles, they're hobbies, they're going up and down. Sachs said it. We all know the score. So don't cry when I've lost tons of money on shit coins. Don't cry because you're too late. It's the yodeling game. Yodelee, and you just don't want to be holding the bag when the yodeler stops singing.
Literally the greater fool theory working out in real time. He literally says, you're just mad you didn't dump it on me, which is completely true. Everyone wants to dump on each other because that's crazy, but because they think that they're not the greatest fool. That's the only thing going on with meme coins and all these altcoins. Everyone is just trying to find the next fool. So he's not wrong in that everyone is doing this game. He's also not wrong that I think this crime is legal now. So it's not that it's not a crime. It's that it's just not going to be enforced. I don't see it being massively enforced with Trump having his own meme coin and his own thing and reorganizing these lawyers in these different departments that were on crypto cases that are going to do something else now. So I do think that this crime is going to be not enforced, which I think is dumb. It's still a financial crime. It's still insane. It's still a scam, but it's just not going to be gone after anymore. But at the end of the day, buying something behind the scenes, then telling someone about it and selling it as you tell them, whether or not you tell them, you're giving yourself the advantage. You're not taking a risk. You're trying to dump it on other people. You are still running a scheme. It's still, if not criminally, prosecutable anymore, it's still morally wrong to just try and steal from other people, especially when you are a multi-millionaire, maybe even 100 millionaire, and you're taking tens of thousands of dollars, like something that's not even going to move the needle for you, and you're doing this. That's where it really gets bad, where like these multi-millionaires are coming out and trying to do this for not too much money, and then being like, but it's not a big deal, it's fine, I'm just having fun. But like, what do you mean? This is worse. You have money. You don't need to be doing this. At least I can feel for the people who are doing it, who are poor and broke and are just trying to find a way to make some money. At least I can feel for them and say, hey, in a difficult spot, they're trying to get something done. It's not morally right. I wouldn't do it, but I can at least see why they want to do it. For someone like Dave Portnoy, you're a millionaire, bro. You don't need this. Why are you doing it? But it was just kind of funny, a couple videos from Dave Portnoy basically admitting to running pump and dump schemes. I just thought it was kind of funny. I mean, again, I don't think anything's going to happen to him. He truly thinks he's not doing anything wrong, which is makes it even funnier. It's literally The Big Short playing out in real time. Like, these people are like saying, like, why are they confessing? And they're literally bragging, but by bragging, they're confessing to what they're doing. It's insane. The year of crime, I think that we're just getting started too, which is the even worse part. But we'll see how all this stuff plays out. Maybe people will wake up and think, I've got millions and millions of dollars. Maybe I shouldn't try and rug pull people for a couple $1,000s where it's going to be detrimental to their life and not even going to change mine. But I don't think we're going to get there. But that's going to do it for this video. As always, do and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.